Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a penguin who lived on an iceberg. Now, this iceberg had everything the penguin needed. Fish to eat, snow to slide on, and seals too. Well, just look at. But the penguin was curious. He would often stare at the horizon and wonder what lay beyond the endless blue. One day, the penguin decided he couldn't take it anymore. He wanted to see what was out there. So he waddled up to the edge of the iceberg and looked around. All he saw was water stretching as far as his eyes could see. The penguin landed on the beach, exhausted but excited. He had never been on an island before. He shook himself dry and started to explore. They were tall and brown and green, and they made funny noises when the wind blew through them. The penguin also saw lots of birds that flew around and sang. And for the first time, the penguin understood why they called it a bird island. There were so many birds. Write it down and send it to the email below. You can even make it into a video and win $100. So he did the only logical thing a penguin can do when faced with a big, scary ocean. He took a deep breath and jumped in. From that day on, whenever the penguin felt like his life was boring or there was nothing to do, he would remember the island and how wonderful it was and how friendly the birds were. And that made him happy. Now, penguins are great swimmers, but the penguin didn't know how far away the horizon actually was. And after a while, he started to get tired. Just then, he saw something in the distance. It looked like a rock. And since rocks were heavy and hard, which meant they could be climbed on, the penguin swam towards it with all his might. When he got closer, he realized it wasn't a rock at all, but a small island. There were trees on the island, and the penguin had never seen anything like them before. He swam back home to his iceberg, his mind full of thoughts about the island and its birds and its trees. The end. Do you have an exciting story you want to share?